Hello everyone, my name is Sagar, and in this video we'll see a important concept related to our forms. So let's understand the requirement first. So I'm going to open a small form, that is my vendor group form. I'll wait for this form to get loaded, and let me add a random data here. I will say test description. Inside my terms of payment, let me assign something here, cash. Let me assign COD here and let me save it. So understand my requirement is that I want to make this particular record like completely non-editable. So for example, I should not able to change any of this field. So there is one way you can lock your database, but in that case, all the fields will get locked. Now my requirement is only terms of payment should be editable. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So for that I will need this form name. My form name is when group, so I'm going to create a COC of my form data source method. So I will go here and let me go to form extension. I will go to form. I will create a code extension of my vendor group, and ultimately I need to create a COC of my form data source. So here is what we are going to do. So let's understand a concept here by the time class is getting created. So we are going to use a very important function, that is allow edit field on form data source. I will show you. We create code extension first. I'm waiting for my code extension to get created, but in the meantime I will write my steps. Okay, the first thing we are going to create COC of my form data source active method. Or active method because we are going to change the record. So whenever we change record in our form, active method always gets called. So I will directly jump towards the code and we'll try to understand. Okay, so if you see this, the extension is a form, but I need my form data source, right? So for that I can simply change this. So what I will do, I will say here form data source string, and here I will specify my form name followed by my data source name. Okay, let me write here when group. Okay, I'm getting this error, so we reopen this class. Hopefully it should go. Now let me write again form data source str. Here's my when group form. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I will copy this and I will write it here. Here I simply need to add my when group. So this is my form name, this is my data source name, this is my data source name. I will copy this. Let me go back here and let me save it. Okay, now I will create COC of my active method. So my active method gives me a return type as integer, so I can say integer else active, and I can simply call my active method, but you should know that the return type is integer, so I need to return an integer as well. So for that I can write here integer return equals to next active, and then I can simply do a return here of my this integer. Now we'll write our actual piece of code. So first thing is that I will say my form data source. So I will keep my form data source as vend group data source, and so basically this will give me my vendor group data source, right? So now see, typically what you will do, you're simply going to use this, right? Dot allow edit. So this is not going to work here. You can simply say edit allow false. So this is going to lock completely your database. So this will not be helpful here. So the method that will help here is allow edit field on form data source. So this will help you. Here you need to pass your form data source. What is your form data source name? It's vend group data source. Here I will say vend group data source, and here you need to specify allow edit. So it's a false. Okay, once you use this, then you can say vend group dot data source dot object, and then here you can specify your field. So the field that we want to keep editable is, so I will go here, which field, you can go back here. So let us assume we want to make this field editable terms of payment. So I will go to my code here. I will say from my event group, I need the terms of payment. I think it's, yeah, this payment term ID field. This allow edit should be true for this field. I will say true, and let me now save this and we'll see. So our build is completed now, and now if you will go to any record, assume you are going to this record, when you will click on edit button, if you see all the fields are locked except this one. You can change the terms of payment for this vendor, but not for but you can simply change the terms of payment field, not any other field. Similarly, the test one that we have created here also, if you see, I cannot edit any other field. The only field I can edit here is this one. So thank you for watching this video. And so let me again reiterate what we did. So requirement was that we want to make our form data source like the current method. We want to make all the fields as not editable except the one. So that's why what we did, we simply use this particular function, allow edit on form data source, and here we simply specified a data source which we want to make non-editable. Okay, and here we simply put false, that we want to make it non-editable. Then we specify which field we want to make editable. So for it, we created a COC of our form data source, and we wrote our code inside our active method. Now active method, its return type is integer. So we did our next call here. Then here we get our form data source. Then here we basically logged our form data source. Then we specified, okay, please exclude this particular field. Okay, allow edit true for this field, and simply do a return. And then we simply tested our form, and we were able to test it even successfully. Thanks for watching this video.